Perfect Casting by Christopher Fowler, narrated by Brian Bowles. This work is copyrighted 1994 by Christopher Fowler. This recording is copyrighted 2009 by W.F. Howes Limited. And now, Perfect Casting.
It was the season of sulphur. The autumn air already held a sharp smell of fireworks. Just beyond the edge of Regent's Park, the keepers were raking a bonfire. Peter Tipping noticed spirals of sparks above a sore amber glow of dead leaves, just before he turned into the north end of Baker Street. Night had fallen before 5. For the next few months, darkness would achromatize the days. London was a private city in winter. People remained hidden inside, leaving the buildings to come alive in damp air. The curving cream stone of the apartment block drew close, and then he was standing below the entrance. Reluctantly withdrawing his hand from the warmth of his overcoat pocket, he pressed the brass stud and bent close to the intercom, waiting for the familiar sound of Jonathan's voice. "You're late, Peter." A hurt tone filtered through. The buzzer sounded, and he stepped up into a marble hall. Beyond that, rich crimson carpet and a trellis lift. Chalfont Court was not at home to the 20th century. There was still a porter's lodge beside the main entrance, still a mahogany box affixed to the wall for the placement of calling cards. The building lodged liverish retired colonels, ancient widows with tiny hyperactive dogs, a couple of discreet escort agencies, and a few old show business types. Jonathan belonged to the last group. His apartment on the 5th floor had been his combined office and home for the past 30 years, during which time business and leisure had lived in easy symbiosis. It would have been impossible to imagine any other arrangement, as the elderly theatrical agent was attuned to receiving lengthy telephone calls near the midnight hour. At this time he would calm his nervous charges, soothe their fears of thespian inadequacy, listen to their analytical appraisals of the night's performance. All was reassuring, calming, and cajoling. He wouldn't be doing that for Peter tonight. Peter had let him down again. "So, you finally made it." Jonathan pursed his lips and stepped back in the doorway, allowing him to enter, a balloon-shaped figure balancing on...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?